After we received our gear and the dogs on the husky farm were prepared, we were thrown straight into the deep end, sent off on our sleds completely on our own. We didn't start until the afternoon and covered a short 10-kilometer route, just enough to get used to the feeling of steering a sled through the snow. The trail took us across wide, open landscapes all the way to our first camp.
It's amazing. It's just something I've never experienced before. Crazy.
Absolutely incredible. This last bit here is just, well, the whole thing is nuts, to be honest. These dogs are crazy, and I can't believe they can go to the toilet on the run. Come in. Cheers.
For the first day, it was a good way to start.
I don't know this girl at all, so your dog.
With snowshoes, we stamped the ground flat and set up our tent together with our tent mates.
Here he comes.
Oh, here comes the food.
Then it was time to melt snow and test the stove for the very first time so we could prepare our freeze-dried dinner.
Maybe in some of the small. Should I bring in the rubbish in the politics?
Yeah, maybe. Later, we gathered around the campfire with tea, sharing stories about our first moments on the sled and listening to a few tips from the Fjällräven team on how to stay warm during a winter night in the tent.
Yeah.
Phil, I remember. But
It was our first night in the tent. We didn't really sleep because the dogs were making a lot of noise. It was not that comfortable, but really warm, so I think it was okay. Beautiful morning! First night in the tent. And like a few people, they were still awake and they saw the most beautiful northern lights. I'm so jealous. I really hope that tonight will be the same and that we get a second chance to see them. Say good morning to the rest. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, how's it going?
Good, I think, but I'm sad because of the northern lights.
They're the best lights I've ever seen.
Shut up. After a beautiful sunny morning, we packed up the sleds and headed back out into the wilderness. I honestly have no idea what I was saying in that moment. The wind was wild and loud, but what I do remember is that we were facing nearly 30 kilometers on our way to the next camp. We made it to the camp and now it's time for lunch. We already put the dogs and now chilling a little bit in the sun and then set up the tent. Squash and sweet corn casserole.
Nice. Did you say something to you? And I was just holding with one hand. And I'm not producing heat.
Oh, really?
And I was super cold, yeah. I had to do some gymnastics on the sledge.
Started to go, and I was like, Esther, you're going. It just
But you also fell off.
I did. We came around a corner and there was a dip on the outside of the turn, and the sled was like going into it. I started to fall off. I got back on, and then it dumped me again. And the dogs. I was like, "Help!"
Did you see the Northern Lights last night?
You're so mean.
But tonight, look at this. We will be lucky. I'm sure.
This can change very quickly.
And if they are sleeping, we will not wake them up.
We set up the tent now. Looks amazing. Our tent, boys' tent. Yeah, and it's only 3 p.m. so quite chill day today. And now we get a workshop about how to feed the dogs. For the dogs, dinner was always the same: frozen blocks of meat that we chopped into pieces. For breakfast, we soaked protein samples in hot water and left them overnight so they turned into warm porridge the dogs could eat right away. This looks like a mess.
Like that. How's it going? Yeah? Having fun?
How about you? Did you make it?
Are we everybody?
Yeah.
I see. Nice. Oh, that's on. Have you had a nice afternoon?
Yes.
Perfect. So now we are going to go through some small tips and tricks to make a fire, and then we will provide you with some logs so you can make your own fire within the tent teams. Knives are pretty much the same as mine. You have a hard surface that you could use the log on. Small fire tinder.
So everyone is trying to do a fire now. That's what we learned today. I didn't film the great moment. What, in the bag? Once we managed to get a fire going, our dinner was reindeer meat and grilled cheese. Yeah, so the good weather is gone. First snow of the week. Later that evening, we all stood around the flames, waiting quietly for the northern lights to appear above us.
You didn't understand that.
We just saw the most amazing northern lights. It was absolutely beautiful. I've never seen something like this before. Just the perfect night. Guys, this is amazing. It was the second night in the tent and it was actually really comfortable. I was warm the whole night and I guess I also slept around 6 hours. So pretty good actually. So now I'm gonna introduce you to my sled dog team. So we start in the front, the leading dogs. This is Enya. This is Olympia.
Remember to have a room for your blue cooker.
This is Dima. This is Coco. Luca and Ollie. Oh wow. well. We make a break now because today is the first longer day, about like 50 kilometers we do. Yeah, so now we just stopped for a short break.
I have to take medication. Oh, shit.
We arrived at the camp spot. Beautiful day, no wind, sun. And now we're start to get some water for the dogs. That's Jared. Hey.
Hey.
So this is the water hole. We're getting the water now. Wow, wow.
There you go.
Collecting water. You can actually also wash. Wow, this is like really cold. Oh my god. Now we're gonna heat up the water for the dog's food. So now we need the water.
Where is it?
Oh. Oh. What the hell? The whole bottle.
Food is in the making.
So that's gonna be interesting, right?
They didn't walk off, so today was really pretty. I wish we could see the mountains over there from here, but
Yeah,
we'll
that'd
see
be
it
nice.
tomorrow.
But
Plenty of it
there is
tomorrow.
more wind around the corner, so
Yeah, it's
more
true.
protected. It's really nice, like sitting in the sun, cutting sausages.
Yeah.
So this is our campsite for tonight. We're sleeping on a frozen lake. So today took us around like 6 hours to get here, and we already had a workshop on how to sleep outdoors because that's what we do tonight. And by the way, I fell off the sled 3 times today. Okay, that's a tough one. There were some very difficult parts, and right in the beginning we had a really steep hill and then a really sharp left turn, right turn and down, and like so many people fell off. That's crazy. So while I carried about the dogs and fed them and put these things on, if you can see that. Yeah. Esther was making our bed for tonight because we're sleeping under the stars, and we got a workshop how to proper prepare a place. So I will now have a look at that. What did you make, Esther?
Ice Hilton for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 5-star hotel.
Tour. I make
Nice.
you a room tour.
Let's go, let's go.
This is the entrance room. We have some houseplant situation going on in the middle. And also we have a little nightstand.
Nice, you made a garden and bed.
And there is a nightstand. And there is your bed.
Oh, hey, your
And this is
water's
mine.
How much time took it?
It's 1.5 hours roughly.
Wow,
It's nice done.
well man. What about your place there? What's that?
Looks pretty good.
Looks kind of the same.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, let's see how that works tonight.
It's -6 now, and I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like -10 early in the morning. I hope it's warm enough.
Sunset is over.
Yeah.
Now we are prepared for the night outdoors. We have a clear sky, so hopefully we see the northern lights. So we are ready. The dogs are too. Sleeping bag. It's really cold. Okay, this definitely was the best night so far. I slept so good. We couldn't have wished for better weather. The sun is out again and we're getting ready for the day 4. Today we'll be covering 60 kilometers. A little snowy today, so let's see how the weather turns during the day. So beautiful up here. Look around. Soon it's time to push through the last few kilometers before our first break. The dogs got their chunks of meat and we fueled up with freeze-dried meals, energy bars and drinks. But the bars were already rock hard from the cold. It's time for the second half of the journey. The higher we climbed, the more breathtaking the landscape became. The wind was fierce, but gliding over the packed snow, feeling the icy air on my face and moving through this endless wild wilderness felt absolutely magical. It's getting really cold and windy now. You can see the snow blowing into faces. Side wind. Yeah. But it's still so beautiful. Wow. So today the dogs really have to work. It's a lot of uphill. Yeah, and a lot of deep snow now. I guess that also makes it more difficult for them. So we have to help them a lot today to get up the hills and to make the total distance of 60 kilometers. By late afternoon, we reached the final camp of the tour, and here a whole new set of challenges awaited us. Because of the strong winds up here, we had to build a snow wall to protect both the dogs and our tent. It took an incredible amount of strength and time. Suddenly, everything became a little more of a challenge. So it's probably in his sled still. In the back, I guess.
Roy's got it.
The cold and the storm didn't make pitching the tent any easier either.
Mix it up. With the tea. Cool. Works.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
And then you type here. Works. Get more anchor.
How unbelievably beautiful is this place? I love this camp. For the first time, it truly feels like a real expedition. All the participants have their tents set up close together, and tonight we're camping as one group, gathering for our last night in this wild, stunning wild world. So this is our last campsite. We're just camping in the middle of nowhere, and we also did that. A nice wall out of snow to protect the tent. This is actually the coolest place I've ever camped. The wind is still incredibly strong today. We woke up at 4:30 a.m. to avoid falling behind the schedule, because with this wind and the deep snow, we'll be moving very slowly. Now it's the last time to melt snow, one less time to pack our gear, and one less time prepare the dogs.
Right there?
It's me!
Well, there's one right here.
Before we set off, I want to watch the sunrise up here. Take in this landscape, this moment, this entire experience, and let it truly sink in.
It's intense!
And then it was time to go. 70 kilometers lie ahead of us today. What I see and feel on this final stretch is something I'll never forget. The way the wind sweeps the snow across the ground, illuminated by the rising sun. It's simply epic. Everything looks so real, and it feels so real that I'm actually here. After our break, it was time for the final push towards the finish line. Just crossed the finish line. Yeah,
How are you
great.
feeling? How was it?
really, really nice. The last part was very, very steep, so a few people were very close to the curve, almost falling off, but the rest was amazing. Just like, I can't describe it, I can't put it into words. You have to experience that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy now. It was quite a challenge, but we made it! 300 kilometers through the Arctic.
Yeah,
Roy has made it, man.
Yeah.
My favorite impression, my first
The highlight of my
it's
trip,
not written
looking
in the
down the
books.
line and seeing Roy going, throwing the shovel.
We made it. Little Prince. Thank you so much. How was the last part?
Let's do this, I will die.
Okay, man. I'm alright.
I'm proud, satisfied, and most of all happy for the participants. That's what I feel. It's beyond words. Well, this is a big team, the participants and all of us working, so we made it together. It's been an amazing ride.